Hi, friend. God is morning, day, afternoon, evening, whenever you see this video. Right now, it's kind of late afternoon, going on early evening of me filming. So, whenever you see this video, when I post it, hello, friend. 𝕷𝕬𝔼𝕃, my friends. What's happening? What's your vibe, friend? How are you vibing today? I hope all is well. For my new friends, 𝕊𝕋𝔸𝕄𝔼, welcome. My A1 since day one friends, welcome. Black is for expansion. For those of you who are new, I am a real journey in these social media streets, the rare black unicorn. Welcome to my channel. Now, before we get into the video and break bread, meaning exchange energy, I was pulled to bring back my, some people would probably say it's a long intro, but I have to bring it back because I was pulled to. I wasn't doing it in my other videos as of recently, but my higher self, 𝕷𝕬𝔼𝕃, said you better bring it back because it's important for my purpose and for what she/I am supposed to be doing. So anyway, like I said, before we break bread, meaning exchange energy, I have to introduce myself to my new friends because I'm a whole vibe and I'm a different vibe, meaning you may not want to be my friend and or I might not be ready to be yours. Just meaning overall, we're not in alignment right now, which is cool. May we meet when the time is right for the both of us. Bless. But I have to introduce myself and bring back the old the old introductory for my channel and for me. Now for my friends who met me and you like me and you caught my vibe, go ahead down to the description area for the timestamps of where we're going to eat and I'll meet you at the table. Now, for those of you who are new, just to let you know, I break down the connection between the energetic, aka spiritual realm, and our 3D, aka physical realm, so you can learn your personal vibe and the frequency you're currently on, so you'll know how to move in these energetic and physical streets, new friend. We are all divine energetic beings. We were created, meaning our souls chose to physically show up as a human being to grow, mature, and become more and more progressive, energetically stable, meaning aligning, strengthening, and maintaining polarized balance and empowering ourselves daily. My higher self, 𝕷𝕬𝔼𝕃, also told me that the reason we keep reincarnating on this planet and into this realm, this world and dimension is because we, meaning us individually, at our solar level, our energetic, powerful essence chose to come here to break the cycle of imbalance that has happened in the upper realms thus far by breaking the cycle here at the root. As we've heard before, as above, so below, it's on below. We all have divine feminine and masculine energy, meaning goddess energy, because we are the children of our divine parents of all creations. However, that resonates to you from your understanding of God. But in order to break the cycles of imbalance, we need to first learn about ourselves energetically so that we know how to move physically, Hence the term, what's sown within is sown throughout. And the only way to break the cycles of imbalance is to remember who you truly are by armoring yourself up with your own unique individual knowledge about yourself per the soul contracts you made. So not only will you be able to move through life both energetically and physically with more purpose, because we are energetic beings of purpose in our core essence, meaning our soul, our spirit, and per our soul contracts. Everything has purpose. Bless. Catch these vibes, friend. But as I said, when you move with purpose, you are empowering yourself because you are more knowledgeable about who you are, where you're currently at, or where you're currently at on your life journey, aka what frequency you're on. Therefore, you make purposeful moves to direct yourself, bka direct your energy a lot more fluidly and flow with and within yourself a lot better. Therefore, creating and co-creating a more abundant, purposeful life. Bless. My solar purpose slash contract is to help my ether family, meaning you, friend, because you know we all are energetically connected. We are all equal per the unique divine powers we were born with, aka incarnated slash reincarnated into this world, this timeline, dimension, and realm within space to awaken or reawaken our true solar powers, magic, as some would say, and walk further into our divineness and purpose that's beyond this world and what anybody in this world can give you. So that's part of my purpose, you know, for what I signed up to do, you know, for to help you all out, as well as myself, because I'm learning as I go as well, so I can vibe high so I can help others vibe high as well. But like I said, that's things that's beyond this world and what anybody can give you, you know, because when you learn how to create and co-create with yourself, with your higher self, and the energetic slash spiritual team assigned to you, and that you can energy. Oh no, I was told to tell you that your energetic slash spiritual team assigned to you, that can be anybody, you know, of non-physical form, like your ancestors, your guardian angels, etc., and or with other energetic beings that too chose to take physical form, like humans, animals, plants, etc. It don't matter what it is, but whatever you may soul, whoever you may soul contracts with, and whatever you may soul contracts with, it's all, regardless if it's calling in, you made a soul contract for with that energy, with that energetic being, for to experience positive experiences, or and learn and grow with each other, or it could be lessons. I don't want to say negative, but it's lessons that you might have activated or will activate or have activated, depending on where you are at on your solar journey, physical solar journey. You know, it's all per the contracts you made. But at the end of the day, it's so my channel is to help you become more aware of yourself energetically, so that way you can, as I say, know how to move in both the energetic and physical streets. But overall, I help you armor yourself with self-knowledge by relaying channeled energetic messages from the stars and planets, primarily the inner planets, because those planets send us messages daily because they're connected to our four main bodies. The sun is connected to and a reflection of our masculine energy, meaning our physical actions. The moon is connected to and a reflection of our emotional body and our subconscious mind. Mercury is connected to and a reflection of our brain slash mind and theta brain waves, because it's the communicator, the translator, and it transmits information throughout and between all the different levels of both our energetic bodies, aka our solar body and chakras, and all the different layers within our energetic body, and as well as with and throughout our physical body, which is you, friend, the person your soul chose to show up and show out as in physical form. You know, Mars is connected to and a reflection of our brain, which is the physical representation of our mind. Mars energy also helps us strategize with both our solar body and physical body to create plans, ideas, etc., to build our foundation. And Venus is connected to and represents our emotional body, helping us develop a deeper, stronger, unconditional love for ourselves, because Venus energy works the closest with the moon to help us have mental understanding of all our subconscious, conscious, and conscious, subconscious emotional memories in the physical conscious. You know, My higher self, 𝕸𝔹𝕆𝕋, along with my ether family, specifically my ancient grandmother, who was an upper hierarchy priestess sorceress. And when she was on Earth, she was a Canaanite as well. Downloaded to me that the planets operate on certain frequencies, aka brain waves, which is partially why and how we connect and we're energetically affected and effected to flow with universal energy slash laws. So now that you have a little background about how the cosmos, energy and our connections work, hence the energetic effect, which is why I named my videos this, let me tell you how I spell the energetic detox tea now, friend. Okay. I help you on your physical solar journey fulfill the soul contracts you signed before you incarnated, aka chose to be born as you, friend, by relaying the frequencies, aka energetic messages of the cosmos, primarily the inner planets, along with channeling your higher self, your soul's messages to you. I don't really work with others assigned ether family, meaning your spiritual guides or whatnot, because I've been guided to work more so with you, friend, the energetic, aka your soul, and you physically, to help you learn how to educate yourself, to help you learn how to empower yourself, therefore helping you align not only with your higher self, but having deep spiritual and physical understanding of both energetic of you, of yourself, both energetically and physically. To have a better understanding of your truth, your purpose, your uniqueness, your power, your strength, and your divineness, friend, as well as how then the veil is and has always been between the energetic, meaning the spiritual realms, and our physical realms. So you're more aware of it and you have a better understanding of it, because everyone and every event and everything has a spiritual, meaning energetic purpose per the energetic contracts that were made. So therefore, every century, every year, every month, week, day, regardless, time overall has purpose. And that purpose either feeds into and is aligned within the universal purposes that our divine parents of all creation set into place, or it attempts to continue to deplete that energy by continuing to flow with the paths of creating imbalance. But like they say, there is free will. So our ether family that are lower vibrational energies or are lower vibrational energies, regardless if they choose to take on a physical form or not, or even attach to a physical form, chose to bring the imbalance from the higher realms down to this realm, the root. We're in the roots, like the root chakra, the foundation. So, friend, you can either choose to follow your soul vibe and choose to walk in balance out of alignment with your purpose and your destiny, or you can take my hand, friend, and no longer be a crab in the barrel. But if you don't know what that means, Google it. What does a crab in the barrel mean? So that way you can finally see how strong and limitless you are. Once again, bienvenidas to the welcome to the table. Now let's break bread and exchange energy, friend. Bless. Oh, also, please check out the appetizer, meaning read the disclaimer. I'm about to post it before getting into these energetic messages, because when it comes to the energetic, meaning spiritual realms, you don't know what all your soul has brought with it into this lifetime that you now have attached to you, both learned and not learned lessons, meaning emotions, experiences, and memories that are buried in your subconscious that's connected to your Akashic records. So therefore, you are going to be awakening, reawakening, moving, and exorcising, friend, aka releasing energy, because that is what we came here for ultimately. So please read the disclaimer, because I want everyone to be safe, period. So I'm going to post that now, and I'll see you in the rest of the video. Bless. Okay, hi friends. Welcome to this week, June 19th through the 25th, energetic detox tea. I'm about to spill the tea on the energy. I want to thank you once again for picking me to be your connect to these energetic streets. So this week, as you saw in the title, I named this Your Enemies Want You to Stay Confused, Armor Up. Choose yourself, friend, because of this week's energy. So today and tomorrow, we're wrapping up the waning gibbous moon phase cycle in the overall energetic phase at this time of the month, which is focusing on balance. Balancing our conscious subconscious and our subconscious conscious. Excuse me, I am scrolling and looking at it, my laptop, because I sat with these energies months ago. If you have not watched my video, I work ahead of time, at least 3 months minimum, up to 6 months out. So I wrote this stuff out and been working with this energy for a long time, or building relationships with our cosmic ether families. So as I was saying, right now the energy is primarily telling us to focus. Pull from the top. Hermit. Yeah, focus. You know, balancing our conscious subconscious and our subconscious conscious, meaning balancing our physical brain, our physical mind, which is our brain, and our subconscious conscious, meaning balancing our inner world with our outer world, balancing our mental, what we our intuition with what we physically see. You know, paying attention to how we feel, paying attention to what's going on within us, so that way we can have a better understanding of what's going on outside of us. You know, as far as the people and situations that we hangman, and I'm being told pull from the top. Yeah, physical. So that way we can know when paying attention to ourselves. Messages right here, bottom of the deck, sun. Paying attention to what's going on within. Hangman card. So that way we know what how to make moves throughout and what we're going through physically. Ace of Pentacles. So that way we know that with the sun at the bottom of the deck, okay, this situation isn't for me. So I need, so you know when to move. So that way you know how to call in tangible things. Or you know that, okay, this is what I'm feeling. I need to release this. But at the end of the day, so that you go within, you press pause, you lean. This is the hangman is always hanging from the tree of life. The hangman is waiting for knowledge from both the upper realms and the lower realms. You know, he's waiting for messages and stuff. And I feel like the hangman is a man because that represents physical masculine energy, which is our physical actions. So overall right now, as I said, we're focused on balancing. We're focused on, okay, how to physically pause. You know, press pause. So that way we know when to call in. So that way we can learn more. Tree of Life, the Ankh. Working with divine inner feminine and divine masculine energy. That's what that is right here. You know, 4. His legs is, to me, forms the number 4. Stability. You know, so that way we could be stable. So we know how to call in tangible things. So we could progress. And then always be happy. You know, being balanced. And so because when you're balanced within, because you took that time to pause and listen to the upper realms, meaning your higher future self, meaning your soul, your our divine parents of all creations, to your spiritual guides, regardless if those energies took on non-physical form or physical form. You know, you're listening to them. So that way, you know, sun card at bottom of the deck, you know when to make moves. Because look, these are 2 angels. Balance. 2 means balance, being balanced. And you're balanced, and these are angels. So you're representing balance if you are taking the time to pause. Okay, I'm being told to don't pull any more tarot. Pull my 𝕠𝕍𝕆, self-love, and then level up deck. Okay, so let's keep going with the energy that I got when I sat with it. But like I said, right now we're balancing our conscious, subconscious, and with our subconscious, conscious. So that way we are becoming more aware of our energetic self, aka our souls, our spirit, our energy, our divine power, and our physical self. What magic are you creating within? That's what the question I heard when I sat with this week's energy when I wrote everything out. Where does your power, aka energy, stem from? Are you energetically focused on and physically aiming your energy towards growth? Meaning whatever is going on in your life that you don't agree with, that's creating low vibing emotions pulled from the top and leading to low vibing thoughts, leading to which leads to low vibing actions. Are you choosing to learn from those situations? Are you doing deep, honest self-reevaluation to understand why you're experiencing the situation? This, I was told to pull this card. This is 𝕊𝕍𝕆𝕍. This card says, no matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us towards a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate. Whatever the logical mind has to say about them, you are outgrowing a problem and rebirthing a superior outcome. Bless. Yes, friends. As I said, we're learning right now. Energy is pushing us to balance, to start really paying attention, to be more aware of self in so many ways, on so many levels, in so many aspects within yourself. Because as within, therefore it is with throughout your life. Bless. So pretty much right now, the energy, this card was given to us to say, no matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us toward a different way. Because right now we're conditioned to do things a certain type of way that is not in alignment with our own individual souls, our own reasons why we are here, per the soul contracts that we signed, that we all forgot about. Because we no longer, this world has been around for so long. Sorry, I'm being thirsty. Oh, I'm 23 minutes in. Okay. This world has been around for so many eons of time that we don't even have records of everything that has been going on here. Only record we have is within us. That's why we're being pushed to start tapping in, to reawaken. Because the awakening that is happening right now, that's good and dandy. But this world is moving even faster. It's leveling up to another whole realm. Excuse me. That's why you're starting to see a lot more videos or commercials and stuff about people for help about mental health, mental emotional health. Why? Because people aren't able to keep up with the frequencies that this universe is moving into, because it's moving faster, and people have not and we're not built to move on these frequencies. Sorry, I got caught up with what I was trying to say. To move on these frequencies, because we don't know anything about these frequencies and stuff. Things as is, the new world that's coming is not what they say it is. It's nothing like that. It's going to be good, but it's only if you are willing to put in the work. But I'm getting off track. But as I said, okay, I'm being told to pull one more 𝕠𝕍𝕆𝕍 card. When I was sitting with these energies, you know, it was saying, what was I saying? Sorry, friend. You know, are you doing deep, honest self-evaluation to understand why you're experiencing this situation? Okay. Or are you being open to sitting with the experience, with the situation, and everything and everyone involved in it as as is, you know, meaning, are you utilizing the energetic messages, aka frequencies, from your cosmic ether family and your higher future self, aka your soul, that's been here before and is trying to help guide you, aligning with the spiritual guides assigned to you and those who truly want to help you? I'm being urged to pull from the top again. This came out in reverse. So this is 𝕷𝕍𝕄𝔼, the god 𝕷𝕍𝕄𝔼. You can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Shift from focusing on what isn't working to handing over all concerns as a prayer offering to the divine. All can then be resolved and shall manifest according to loving and generous grace. So this came out reversed. So that means that's just showing right now that a lot of my friends are not sacrificing. They're not giving their concerns for the most part over to the God of their understanding. Period, point blank. A lot of us say we have faith, but then we turn around and be like, I got to figure out what to do. We don't know how to be patient and wait, a lot of us. You know, and that's just because of how we've been conditioned. And this has been going on for so long, it's deeply embedded into us. And right now, our higher future selves, our souls, is trying to get us back in alignment with how things used to be when they first incarnated onto this planet as human beings. However we looked at that time. Like I said, we have no memory. Like, I saw how this world looked when we first incarnated onto this planet. I didn't see myself like in a reflection of myself, but I saw what it was so beautiful. But this card always remind me of Gemini energy. It just remind me, you know, twin flames, yin yang, but instead of yin yang, feminine and masculine energy, or masculine feminine energy, it's like two male energies. Why this phone? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, maybe it's the lighting, but these are two men. Sorry for it being blurry, but this is a double-headed man. You know, so this is telling me that your inner masculine, this to me always represent inner masculine and as well as your physical masculine. You know, so this reminds me of our soul, because our souls is both feminine and masculine energy. So right now, it's just a reflection to me, especially since this came out in reverse, that you're in balance. You're going straight just off of, but for this reading, you could be going straight off of masculine energy. You are not listening to any parts of your feminine energy. You are not listening to lessons, which is why this came out in reverse. And this says you can have what you need and desire, but you must be prepared to enter into the sacred fire to make the appropriate offering. Yeah, so this is somebody who's not ready to truly have the things that they desire. Why? Because they don't realize what they need, for one, and two, they're not able to call in the things that they need. So for those friends who currently you're going through a situation, like I said, it doesn't matter if it doesn't have to be nothing super heavy. It could be something as simple as just trying to get to work on time. You know, wherever there's imbalance in your life and stuff, and you're trying to figure out, how can I get this to work? How can I correct this and stuff? Right now, you need to sit. You need to, as this card says, go within, because that's what energy is wanting you to do right now. Go within. Figure out what it is you need, but don't just go within and it's just you. Tap into your higher self. Tap into because you got to use both parts of your soul. You got to use both parts of yourself. Your divine inner feminine and your divine inner masculine. Pretty much your soul. Because we are physical. We are the masculine representation of our soul. Regardless if, excuse me, your anatomy is male or female. At the end of the day, we are the masculine energy, because masculine energy is the energy that takes action. So we are the masculines, physical masculine of our souls and stuff. The part of our souls that is to take action, to follow the lead of our soul. So we can know how to call in more tangible things of abundance. So that way we can, oh, it's still at the bottom of the deck. So that way we know how to work in the physical realm a lot better in a more balanced way. Bless. That was a message right there for that card. So if you are resonate with this message of Krishna, however you say this guy's name, sorry, and you right now you are experiencing imbalance in your life. Like I said, it doesn't matter how minute you think it is. At the end of the day, if you are trying to figure anything out in your life that is leading to a domino effect of continuous struggle and confusion and lack and hardship or challenge, then you are in this energy right now, just as it is. And it's telling you to go within. Work with your soul more. Work with your spiritual guides. You know, it doesn't matter who's assigned to you. It doesn't matter if they're physical or non-physical form. Because everybody came here for different reasons, to have different experiences. So I can't tell you what's right or wrong. That ain't my lane. That ain't my business, friend. I'm your real friend. I'm going to tell you, okay, don't ask me for guidance as far in that, because the guidance I'm gonna give you is come straight from your soul. I'm not gonna give you any personal what I think because that ain't my place, period, point blank. But as I was saying, friend, you know, right now they're asking you, are you being open to sitting with the experience and the situation and everything and everyone involved in it? So that way you are utilizing the energetic messages, aka the frequencies from our cosmic ether family, your higher self, your future self, and the guides that are assigned to you, so you can align more with them to get true help from celestial help, terrestrial help. Sorry if I said that wrong, but you know what I'm saying. You know, so now I'm being called to pull. Okay, one more 𝕠𝔼𝕆. I must have said something and stuff, opening up more portals for y'all. Okay, but as I was saying, if you're experiencing positive ass energy, make sure you stay open enough and stay grounded enough so that you can continue to maintain a connection, aka alignment with the requirements needed to stay on that frequency, and do that by continuing to vibe fast enough so that you are able to keep up with the vibrations of these emotions. It's a higher frequency. Hold on, friend. I have to scroll. It's a higher it's higher emotions. Therefore, it's a higher frequency, so it requires higher emotions. Therefore, it's vibing faster and it's closer to our divine parents of all creation's realm. Therefore, it requires you to show more love to yourself, to take care of yourself so that you can keep up with these higher, aka faster vibrations and frequencies. Facts. Oh, a lot came out. I'm not reading all of that, but I was told to pull from the top. This is Kamala Devi. She says, held within Kali's protection, your heart radiates peace, certainty, and beauty. Her grace melts frustration into inspiration, fatigue into replenishment, and overactivity into attraction. 𝕍𝕆𝕼 is the golden pathway of divine protection and peaceful contentment. She empowers your heart to receive with the same generosity, openness, and grace that you express when you give. You are swiftly approaching sacred fruition. Yeah, friends, my friends that are vibing higher, meaning you're experiencing a lot of good things in your life, or some good things, growth. You're starting to see progress into, just more stable grounds, no matter what it is you're working towards, but right now, that's because you're putting in the work. You're giving to yourself, so the more you give to yourself, you invest into yourself and stuff, and that's any way, in any way and in all ways that you're doing it right now. That that of course makes you more confident. It makes you more certain about where you're going, how you're getting there, and that creates peace. That creates beauty. Why? Because you see life getting better in the physical form. But a lot of us don't realize that also is how creating peace and beauty within, because you're connecting. You're connecting with your energetic self. You're connecting to the upper realms. You're listening in some type of way. You're listening. Regardless if you're aware of it or not, you're listening. So, wherever you're experiencing, for my friends that aren't, wherever you're experiencing challenges, well, I'm going to say aren't, because this could be anybody, because at the end of the day, we're all experiencing challenges in some aspect of our life, right? Right, friend. So wherever you're experiencing challenges and or hardship in your life, the energy right now, this week specifically, is saying, are you open enough and have grounded, aka made peace, so that you can set up healthy boundaries for yourself and the situation? Because remember, you can't move forward with anything if you have not accepted where you are at, what you have brought to the table in this situation. Meaning, what did you do? Don't worry if this situation involves somebody else. What did you do to get in that situation? What are you allowing yourself to be disrespected in? That's what I just heard, friend. Why are you allowing yourself to be disrespected? Are you the one disrespecting yourself? Because at the end of the day, you are. I'm just being honest, friend. I love you. That's what energy said. And that's what I say too, because we got to be honest with ourselves. When I've realized a lot of things on my solar return journey this year, because this is the year 2022, which in itself numerically means a big changes. And when I really sat with myself and realized what I was doing to me, I hurt my own damn feelings. Like, real talk, I hurt my own damn feelings. So anything or anybody that comes along and stuff and try to lower my vibration, I'm like a black female version of Eminem, but on a much more healthier aspect. Because I used to relate to Eminem, the rapper, Eminem. Pull from the top, not from the bottom. Okay, yeah, surrender. Friend, you see that? Surrender. This card says surrender. Surrender your worries. There's a divine plan and order. Yeah, when I surrendered myself to my higher self, to my purpose and stuff, deception in reverse in reverse. It says deception. You feel something is off and you're not, and you're right. Yeah, that came out reverse, meaning that you're not even aware that you're being deceived. And like I said, when I sat down with myself and started to really be real and honest with myself as far as where I'm at in life, where I wanted, what I wanted, how I'm going to get there, and really sat with my higher self aside and really was like, okay, and surrendered to my soul, to my purpose, to my divine parents of all creations, and really started to work with my team. I really started to realize how much deception was around me, how off balance things were, aka third eye opening. Period. But at the end of the day, much like this energy, the more you work with yourself and stuff, it's just asking you, like, hey, you know, be willing to accept things for what they are. Be open enough to accept things for what it is. For those in whatever aspect of your life that you're currently feeling a challenge, you know, but ground yourself as well to be able to handle this. Because when we face ourselves, our inner selves, and what we actually came signed up to experience, it is not easy at all. We will fall, bust our faces open, and really hurt ourselves. We don't need nobody else to do it and stuff. We'll hurt ourselves, which is why we get in situations and stuff where we do experience challenges and hardship, and it's hard to get out of that challenge. Why? Because we, like I said, we F ourselves over, because we do not realize that we are off. We don't realize how much deception we are creating within ourselves, or we have within ourselves, and stuff. We're not paying attention. So right now, if you're experiencing any type of challenge and or hardship in your life, please be open. That's what the energy is saying. Please be open enough to ground yourself, to realize where you are at, so that way you can make peace. So that way you can set up healthy boundaries for yourself in your situation. Bless. Who is that? Hey.
He boo-booed.
Okay, I'll be done in a second.
Okay.
So that if you and that person and or situation continue to be out of alignment, it doesn't work out, you will set yourself up, if you haven't yet, to be able to leave no matter what. You know, to leave that situation, because at the end of the day, that was a lesson. It wasn't meant for you to stay. If you cannot make it become in alignment, y'all can't come into a middle ground. What's up, Azelle? Hi, baby. Hi. Don't come that way.
Gotta go the other way. Go around.
Yes. Okay, I'll fix it when I'm done.
See ya.
Wait a second. 1 second, friend. Okay, friend, I'm back. Okay. To me, that was an omen, if you want to take it that way or not. With my son, currently he's potty training. So, and so I take that as a lot of us right now, we're learning or need to learn how to release. That's how you get more aligned with and strengthen your intuition, your inner wisdom. So when those subtle messages come through, meaning downloads, thoughts, ideas, however you resonate with the messages, but when they pop into your head, when they pop into your when you feel certain type of way, you released enough confusion, you at least released enough of our ether family's energy that connected to you, and it's surrounding you, trying to keep you confused from seeing your worth, seeing your value, seeing the truth about yourself, because that's the purpose that they chose to align with. Because we all have both positive and negative energy. We both have, all of us have, and as energetic beings, our energy is of positive and negative energy. It consists of inner feminine, divine feminine, inner divine masculine energy, period. You know, it's just that some of our ether family, regardless if they chose to take on to vibe low or not, regardless, it's a choice, aka free will. So, and some of it is that's what they are supposed to do and stuff. They're supposed to do that. And we're supposed to learn how to work with those family of ours, just like in real life. Because as above, so below, period. But I take that, like you heard my daughter, she was like, oh, my son did the number 2. You know, like I said, he's potty training right now. So some of us, when you're, that's a form of learning how to release into the proper way, the proper way. And a lot of us aren't, don't either, and we don't know how to release the energies within us that are imbalanced, because we will never get rid of them. We just need to learn how to work with them, because we have those feelings and those energies for a purpose and stuff, but we need to learn how to look at them from a healthier way, much like potty training. For those who are parents and know, you know, much like potty training, you have to know how to feel when you're potty training a child. And like we were when we were children, we had to learn, we had to be trained to pay attention to our bodies, so we know when to release. And therefore, when we learned how to release, how to do it in a proper way, so that way, we don't spread germs, aka spread more imbalanced energy to other people. B, so we don't infect ourselves and become sick, or because we done release energy, you know, like potty training onto ourselves, and then we going around sitting around in it without even realizing it. You know, deception reverse. That's a big that's an alignment with deception reverse. If you feel what I'm saying, I'm just saying, you know, take my messages and apply it. Sit with it for a while, friend. Sit with it for a while and see, how does that apply to me in a way that fits my life. You see how I just applied that potty training, hurt my oldest daughter coming in the room to tell me about my youngest child, and it's like, oh, he did the number 2. You know, hope that's not TMI for some people. Some people real sensitive like that. Like, I don't want to know that, but whatever. That mean you really out of alignment in my eyes. Bless. Sending you love and light. Anyway. But as I was saying, right now, energy is asking, are you focusing your energy, your magic, your power to keep releasing all the negative and toxic self-talk and all emotions that was created within the toxic deception? Again, I was called to pull from the top. And you saw me shuffle, friend. You saw me just shuffle. So, toxic and self-talk and all emotions that was created within the toxic and or stagnant situation that is keeping you there, that is blocking you and making you settle for less than what you deserve. Are you sitting with those emotions? And with this deception card now coming out sideways, see, for me, looking at it, this card, the top of this card is facing the left, which is the south node, your past. The root chakra, where you learn your self identity, where you learn your value, where a lot of us are having to learn how to reparent ourselves. Those experiences, that we experience when we were children, when we were operating out of our, as I say, 𝕁 theory, out of the theta brainwave for the most part, figuring life out, connecting certain things to other things based off our experience, figuring out, well, this is how you react or respond to certain situations based off the environments you were in and you grew up in, Also, when we were younger adults and still trying to figure things out, things like that. So with this facing sideways, that means that some of my friends are learning or needing to come over. This to me is saying that some of y'all are crossing that bridge, of course, and some of y'all who are watching this are still trying to figure out how to cross that bridge. Clarify this deception sideways, a shy side. What should I pull? Pull tarot. Okay, clarify deception sideways. And that just too coincides with the message I just said when I sat with this about Are you focusing your energy, your magic, your powers to keep releasing all the negative and toxic self-talk and all emotions that was created within the toxic and or stagnant situation that is keeping you there, that is blocking you and making you settle for less than what you deserve? So these are my friends, like I said, that are either learning how... Okay, I'm being told to stop, shut, pull from the top. Yeah, Hierophant. You know, you're learning how, like I said, some of my friends are learning their self-worth, learning what it is they deserve. Oh, I'm just heard, am I deserving of this? When I think of the Hierophant, it's how I connect to the Hierophant card. I think of not really doing what's natural to you as far as your soul. That's what I think of when I see the Hierophant card. This is always connecting to like some type of religious leader, traditions, when it comes to like the business world, connecting with people, some type of leadership, a leader of religion, or just somebody in a leadership role who can lead you. But when I look at the Hierophant, I I never saw it as a physical. Some, like, when I look at it for what this card, how it was taught to me, like when I was studying, and I'm still studying, but more on more even deeper intuitive way than when I first started off. It's all about leadership, more so, like I said, of this world, of this realm. That's how it was presented to me. Going with traditions, people who've been there and done that. But our souls been here and done that. Like I said, our souls know that we signed up for contracts to experience certain things. So right now, with this coming out sideways, like I said, it was facing to the left. For me, it was facing the left. The top of this card was facing the left. So that was for those of you who are learning what it is you deserve, because you're currently reparenting yourself, meaning you're relearning what life is to you, what certain things mean to you, what things do you actually deserve. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you can do this is to lean on and take the opinions of leaders that been there and done that. And who is that? Your soul, meaning you, your higher future self. That's why it's your higher future self. Your soul, because your soul has incarnated and reincarnated so many times, as well as just your spiritual guides that you made soul contracts with to help guide you, because they know of these contracts. So lean on them for the most part, and allow them, and along with our divine parents of all creation, to guide you to who to follow as far as in the physical realm. Because I'm not saying that, because we all need each other and stuff. But this world, we not supposed to be 100% leaning on people in this physical realm. Because a lot of us, we do that, and then we find ourselves still lost. It's the blind leading the blind. Because even though I'm giving you these messages, I'm learning and healing myself and stuff. I take heed to my own messages. Bless. Let me keep going, because now I'm getting off track. And this video is almost an hour in, and I haven't even touched the iceberg, because energy is deep. But as I was saying, friends, we're learning to not to settle for less than what you deserve, no matter who or what it is that can be nice, that can be pleasant, and so forth. At the end of the day, if you are having doubts, you become confused and or have any other thoughts and emotions that are a result of being imbalanced energetically, aka emotionally, therefore creating imbalanced thoughts, which too lead to being imbalanced in your actions, aka calling in bad karma in all aspects. So what type of seeds are you planting, friend? Did you actually do the research on that type of soil, aka foundation you're planting in? Have you truly armored yourself with the knowledge you need about yourself for yourself so that your seeds will not only sprout but thrive in healthy soil? Oh, I just looked over, friend, and look, endless or endings. Hopefully it's not too blurry. Yeah, there it go. Endings in reverse. Empress is in reverse. Endings says, remember, endings are merely transformations. Okay, you want more chips? Okay, can somebody give him some more chips, please, and close this door? London to help you. Close the door, baby. Close the door. Close the door, Zell. Thank you. Excuse my shirt, friend. It's bleach. I'm a mine. And today is the day I've been in the house and I've been straightening up and hanging out at the house. So today is mom clothes. So excuse the stains on my shirts. You know, I'm at home, so as you can see. And I'm like, well, I gotta get this video in, cause so that way my friends could kick this week off right. But anyway, it ain't about looking cute all the time. But anyway, y'all ain't come for that. Cause this is real life. Hence my name, A Real Journey in these social media streets. Bless. But like I was saying, I was pulled to show you those cards because my higher self is saying y'all souls, for some of my friends, you know, endings don't look at, because I could just hear it. Because like I said, I'm hearing some people say, like I just said, some people could be like, but that person's so nice, or I'm getting paid so much at this job. Like you know, you're with in relationships. It doesn't matter what type of relationship, and or an environment. You're in an environment or have relationships that appear to be nice, or you see the potential and stuff, but at the end of the day, Empress in reverse, you're not able to create and build, because at the end of the day it's out of alignment, no matter and stuff. And right now you're looking at the positives of that person and or situation in hopes that based on the positive characteristics or experiences of that person and or situation, that things will get better. And you're pushing and pushing for it to get better and stuff, which is out of alignment with your soul. Your soul was like, nope, we signed this contract to experience, because you haven't learned a certain lesson, friend. You know, you haven't pressed pause and went within, so that way you can build in more in this lifetime. Hence the Empress coming out reverse. You're fighting against this ending, and you don't even realize it, because you're focused on the positive when there's something that's behind in the background, that little voice that you have had pop up saying, this not right, something not right. You know, why isn't this working out? Why do me and this person, or why am I in this, and I'm not at the end of the day 100% happy? Except, yes, you can be 100% happy. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, you're going to be happy-go-lucky all the time, but when something comes along consistently, and it's making you feel down, less than, it's causing you stress more than happiness, you know, that's a sign that you're fighting something that was supposed to be a lesson, and it needs to end. Remember, friend, endings are merely transformations. That person and or situation came into your world and stuff. Why? Because you and that person made a contract to learn something together. But see, your higher self is trying to tell you, your soul is trying to tell you, hey, this is not it, baby. This is not it. You need to move on. So it's your choice if you will or will not. It's up to you, friend. But just know that you could be committing to staying stagnant. So really think about it. That's all I'm trying to say. I can't say if what you call in, if you and that person and or situation won't produce anything. If you don't flip this Empress around and then you and stuff, and then you are able to start creating, being productive with this person in a more healthy way. Not just doing it, period, but being able to do it in a healthy, balanced way. Because like I said, you and that person, if it's a person involved, signed a contract to meet with each other to experience and learn a certain lesson. But that person too has to be open and grounded enough as well to be able to do their part, hold up their end of the contract, whatever that may be. So that way y'all can work on it, not just together, but individually. And then you two will be able to move forward and things of that nature in a more progressive way, to build, to create, to manifest, to co-create together. Bless. If it's a situation, then that situation, if you cannot build, like I said, at the end of the day, when it comes to, if it's nobody else involved and it's just a situation, friend, then lean on your higher self. Lean on your higher future self. Lean on the God of your understanding. Lean on your spiritual guides and teams. So that way you can break and go with the tradition that was meant for you, meaning your soul contract, so you can fulfill and get out of this hardship, this challenge, whatever it may be. Lean on their guidance. You know, it could be a thought or idea that pop into your head that's like, oh, you know, if it's a health thing, start eating this. Look into this. Don't just take the word of the doctor and things like that. You know, consider what the doctor said, but also do your own research. Okay, friend. So moving on. Because y'all got me going. Y'all energy. Well, not specifically you, but my higher self. She like, girl, tell it. Tell it. Utilize me, Ashara, for real. Okay, so this week as well, you know, what's this message again? Your enemies want you to stay confused. Armor up. Choose yourself. Like I said, we are in a waning gibbous cycle. So this is all about focusing balance. Focusing on balance. So thus far, that's how you can focus on balance. By learning how to release. Per the omen of my child coming in here talking about my youngest baby did the number 2. Learning how to release. Learning how to pay attention to yourself. Sorry, not learning how to release, but learning how to pay attention to yourself. Not just physically, but your energy. How you feel, you know, meaning your emotions. How people and certain things make you feel. And understanding why you feel that way. And so, as well as yourself. If it's something you are doing and it's like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel blah today? You know, just get into the core of the why of your emotions. You know, of the why you are experiencing what you're experiencing, regardless if it's involving someone else or not. you know. But this week, so that way, the more you focus on you and getting to the core of things, the less your enemy, meaning the energetic realms, the energies that the low vibrational energies, our ether family that are choosing and or their purpose is to cause confusion and stuff like that. Or some of them is being used, is choosing to vibe low. They are choosing to say, hey, you know what? I do not want to align. So therefore, I'm going to create more imbalance. You know how family could get when they see some family doing good, some of us and stuff, and then they be like, oh, in the physical 3D realm, you know, some of us might have family where when they see somebody doing good, they want to latch on and either ride the co-strings and or bring them down. So it's the same in the energetic realm. You know, as above, so below, as within, so throughout. But as I was saying this week, as far as that energy, as far as paying attention to yourself to know when to release, how to release, get into the core of what it is you need to release, as well as so that way you can balance, so that way you can align more with those who are more knowledgeable of what your soul incar why your soul, not what your soul, why your soul incarnated as you, friend, in the physical form, why it wanted to show up as you, and what your soul wanted to do through you to take action in, you know, to call in so you could start calling in more positivity, so you could start operating more from a balanced and polarized frequency within yourself, therefore throughout your life, you know, aligning with things like that. So like I said, this week, so that enemy can't confuse you anymore, the enemy can't keep you down in the spirit, you know, because that's where it starts, in the timeless realm, in the ethers, in your mind. That's where everything is connected. But as I was saying, this is all to set you up in your inner world to align in peaceful, polarized harmony with and within your outer world, to truly flow and be in sync with the sun's transition into the Cancer constellation on the 21st of this week. Sorry, friend. I'm going back because I'm channeling, but a lot of what I'm channeling I have already wrote, but I can't help but to say it because I'm being pulled. Like it's coming. It's coming out naturally. So if I repeat myself, I apologize, friend. But like I said, it's to help with it because now the sun is about to transfer into the Cancer constellation. And the Cancer sun, as I mentioned in that video, and I will post that. I'm not posting that today, but I will post that on the 21st at least. That way you'll have a better understanding. So if you'll see later. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'll post that on the 21st. The energetic effect of the sun in Cancer constellation. But when I post it and then combine that with the overall energetic effect of this video to come full circle. But overall, the Cancer sun and then this week's energetic messages pretty much is all about, I ain't gonna say pretty much, it's all about balance, polarization, you know, polarity and peace with your outer world, your physical actions, because remember, your physical actions, the sun's energetic effect / messages, you know, because the sun represents masculine energy. Masculine energy is all about physical actions. The energetic effect, the messages is wanting you to truly flow. Because right now it's in Gemini energy, which is trying to figure out, okay, wanting you to pay attention to where your imbalances are. Because Gemini energy is all about making changes when and where you need to create that yin to balance, yin yang energy. Hence twins, dark twin, light twin, good twin, bad twin. That's where it all comes from. That's what the Gemini energy is all about. Balance. Period. The sun is asking us to start balancing during this energetic combination, balancing our subconscious conscious mind with our conscious subconscious brain, our inner divine feminine with our inner and outer divine masculine. Because remember, our inner masculine is the part of our soul that's about taking action. Sorry, friend, I had to breathe. Take a moment. I had to slow down. Okay, moving on. I'm being told to pull tarot. On the 21st, the moon as well, not only is the the sun is transitioning, but the moon is as well. And it's going to be the last quarter moon phase. I love this energetic combination of balance and how our true divine parents of all creations, no matter the title and or name, you know and understand this higher energetic being to be, the God of your understanding ultimately is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it uses our cosmic family, meaning the planets, inner and outer planets, to remind us how much we're loved unconditionally, period. Which is shown to us at all times regardless. Because this energetic combination of the last quarter moon working with and within the Aries constellation is truly special to me, friend. Because Aries is fire. It's cardinal and it's masculine energy. The Hierophant reverse is ruled by the planet Mars. It's all about strategizing. Hierophant reverse means rebel. Going against tradition. It's sometimes we have, and with that being said, and me just mentioning Aries, it's all about strategizing and re-strategizing. Sometimes you have to go within, go against the grain, go against what you know and stuff, because sometimes what lovers reverse could be creating imbalances within. The lovers card to me always remind me, a lot of people when they talk about the lovers, they always talk about relationships, like intimate relationships. I always saw it as the relationships with myself, with my soul, with me, with myself, as I said, because at the end of the day, this is when you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, because whoever you are with intimately, it don't matter the type of relationship. It's for real. At the end of the day, all your relationships, no matter if it's with a physical person or some type of abstract part of like money, food, your time, at the end of the day, those are still relationships. If it's imbalance, it's imbalance, and you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself, so that way you can break the traditions and become a rebel. Excuse me for the loud noise, my window's open. Go against what you know. Be rebellious. Sometimes you got to step out of the box. Hierophant upright, work with your higher self, and stuff. Because break out, like I said, remember when I was talking about when I first was learning tarot, and a lot of people talk about physical, when they talk about this card, they talk about the things like leaderships as far as in the physical realm. That's what a lot of people associate this card to. Leadership in the physical realm, religions of the physical realm, things like that. So in reverse, it's saying stop following the physical realm. Follow your soul. Period. Catch these vibes, friend. I'm being told to call tarot and then my ancestor cards. Okay. And my higher future self, 𝕸𝔹𝕆𝕍, downloaded and translated this energy while I sat with it, along with the sun and Cancer energy. And I just felt love when I sat with this energy. That's what I wrote. I felt love, which is why I was pulled to say what I said about God, Goddess energy of all creations, feelings towards us, their seeds, their creations, their children, their babies, which is what we still are, no matter what age we are physically. Our souls are still infants or toddlers because we still have a ways to go in ascension. But anyways, that's all I wrote. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Like I said, I hope I'm not losing you all because my mind, I be trying to, I channel messages, and sometimes I know I could get lost because the energy frequency I'm on, a lot of people aren't on yet. So sometimes what I talk about and how I relay it, I try to not to jump all over the place. This came out again. but and I try to make sure I'm not confusing, but it's kind of hard because of where I'm at and stuff. So I hope I'm not lost. If so, let me know. I could always explain it. Slow down. But I can only slow down but so much because my channel is only meant for certain people. You know, it's going to attract those who are ready for these type of messages. But like I was saying, the third quarter, last quarter, moon energy is all about taking in what you learned. I was just told this fell out because some people still haven't had heart-to-heart conversations, so that's why they're not ready. No offense, friend. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend anybody. But the third quarter, last quarter moon energy is all about taking in what you learned, looking at the areas within yourself that you need to strengthen and show. Ooh, yes. Okay. Last quarter energy moon is all about taking in what you learned, looking at the areas within yourself that you need to strengthen and show some more love and attention to, as well as where you need to show more patience at within and with yourself, because this moon phase is all about forgiveness, hence why it's in the Aries constellation, with Aries being masculine energy with a fire element and cardinal modality meaning action. And Aries energy is known, even when you're polarized and harmoniously balanced, to sometimes jump the gun, because this is a highly physically charged energy to work with because it has a fire element, it has a cardinal modality, and it's just straight masculine energy anyway. So if you're not aware of yourself and where you stand in both your inner world and yourself physically, this energy will have you looking like a child. And like I said, even if you typically are a balanced person, you still have to stay on top of yourself in this energy because it's so charged up with positive energy. You know, yang energy, light energy, white energy, that much like a ram, you know, meaning that you have to stay in balance. When I say stay in balance and stay on top of that, I'm talking about staying on top of your subconscious mind, listening to your subconscious mind, listening to your inner feminine, listening to your intuition, listening to your inner wisdom, all the divine parts of you, along with your spiritual guides and protectors who are trying to slow you down so you can create the space needed, aka heal and find peace in order to move forward in a healthy way. You know, staying on top of listening to that part of you. If that part of you because it's so, that Aries energy can be so go 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 and stuff with where it's at right now with Mars, that if you're not on top of yourself, of paying attention to yourself, that you'll get in your own way. You know, that's what I wrote down. That's what I saw when I sat with this energy. I put, if that part of you get in the way, because let's say you're not listening to yourself, because you're like, I gotta do this now, because much like Aries, the ram that symbolized Aries, what you gonna do? You gonna headbutt it, because that's what rams do when they feel like, when they feel somebody is trying to get in their way in any type of shape, any type of way, shape, or form. That's why I had to take that breath, because Aries energy be like it's aggressive, but earlier but when Aries, like a ram, it's gonna headbutt you, and it's gonna have you say, take 7 seats back, please, with a tall glass of shut the fuck up. Excuse my language, friend, but that's the energy that I get with the last quarter moon. You know, if you don't sit with yourself and release and do all of the things that's required of the last quarter moon's frequencies, aka energetic messages, then that Aries part of it is gonna, like, you're gonna bump heads. You know, your inner world, your soul and you physically will bump heads. And guess what? Because you're going to be listening to the physical part of you, your brain, the more logical part of you, the part of you that you're most familiar with, you're going to push your soul away even more. Push it into the dark even more. Not learn the lessons that you need to learn during this life and stuff. So forget the messages of the last quarter moon. What it's asking of you, it's gonna be like, yo, I don't want to do that, which is why and stuff. So if you really want to create and stuff, you need to listen to the messages of the last quarter moon. When I see the devil in reverse and stuff, that means you broke free of the chains. Because if you look closely, the devil in upright, I'm gonna put it upright. You see, he's standing on their necks. They in chains and stuff, and he's just looking down on them, and they don't even know what's going on because they inside of a bubble of confusion. Look at all that dark energy around this devil. You know, he got that mask on. I love the talk cards because, see, he came in portrayed. You see this mask? Let me see if I could get this to straighten up. Okay, hopefully you can see this, friend. But this mask, I'm putting wrong. This mask is angel wings. So he came in with the mask on like an angel, like a blessing. When all reality, it wasn't. You know, he came in with ram ears, like Aries energy, but it was low vibrational energy. Think of all the characteristics that we embody when we're vibing low in Aries energy. If you don't know, go Google it. You know what I'm saying? It'll have you moving forward in a toxic way. But when you listen and stuff, you'll be able to, instead of the devil, but all these low vibrational energies, instead of them having their foot on your neck, you'll have your foot on the devil's neck because you know what's up. You're listening to the energetic messages that this last quarter moon is telling you. You're listening to the messages, period. And therefore, you'll be able to create better. And create more ways to release, create more ways to strategize, create more ways to call in more balance, both internally and externally. Or that's how you do it internally, because you're sitting down, you're being real with yourself, you're being honest with yourself, friend. So as I was saying, this Aries last quarter moon main message is asking us to please, please, please forgive yourself for not listening to yourself, not listening to that tiny voice of caution, which was your higher future self saying, wait, we've been through this in a previous experience, a previous lifetime. I wasn't you at that time. Even if it didn't happen in this lifetime, like I said, previous lifetimes. It could have been previous lifetimes that you overcame in this lifetime, but we also have lifetimes attached to us that our soul has experienced, that our soul brought to us, you know, and it's trying to learn, hence soul contracts. And they're wanting to do this through you. You know, and like I said, is that our soul brought these lessons, these energies with us, into us individually. So it's still embedded into our energetic Akashic records. Therefore, it's your Akashic record as well, because your soul chose to shine up as you. Yes, babe?
Can I use that vacuum thing? Because those spilled chips.
Go ahead. Yeah. So please, don't be mad at your mistakes, friend. that you're experiencing in this lifetime. Because remember, we signed up for this. We signed up for this. So don't be mad at yourself. Don't be mad at the current challenges and hardships you're facing right now, no matter how big or minute you feel it is. This is what you came here for, to relive and relieve yourself. That's of it. You know, I heard at the time, because this is how I wrote it out. So please don't be mad at your mistakes. I'm talking as if I'm your soul. So think of me as your soul, your inner voice. You know, so please don't be mad at your mistakes. Please don't be mad at your current challenges and hardships that you're facing, friend, whoever you are listening to this right now. You know, no matter how big or minute you feel it is, this is what I came here for, meaning your soul, for I'm getting tongue tied. Somebody don't want me to get this message out. To relive and relieve myself of as you, who is the physical representation of me. Be open to love. That's what just came out. Be open to love. Spirit guides, I'm about to show you. Spirit guides in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Open to love at the bottom, it says relationships, passion, fulfillment. Spirit guides at the bottom of the deck says insight, guidance, purpose. See, the more you love on yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the better you flow with life, the higher you raise your vibration. The more you can ascend, the more you can level up, the more you will connect. You'll stop being out of connectment. Spirit guides in reverse. Because right now a lot of us are disconnected with our spirit guides and stuff. Or we're connected to some spirit guides and stuff. And but we might not be connecting to them the way our soul meant to. That's just for some of us. You know. But be open to love. Love yourself more. You know, like I said, that's why it came out. Don't be mad at yourself for where you're at right now. This is what you came here for. You know? So moving forward today, and into this week, I should say. Moving forward in the week, not just today, but in the week, we're going into the waning crescent moon phase. That is all about reevaluating, planning, strategizing, and re-strategizing the areas within us that are still effed up, no matter how deep or shallow those emotions are, and the memories / experiences attached to those emotions. Remember, our cosmic family is here to help guide us, along with other energetic, spiritual, whichever title you prefer, you know, beings that you believe in and trust to guide you. Those energetic beings that chose to follow the path as you know, to those who chose to learn / relearn the truth about who you are, who they are, to learn the truth about the creators of all creations, and to fulfill their individual purpose, like you're learning to fulfill your individual purpose. So that way, you know, they're wanting you to help join the fight of truly spreading love and light the way your God, that you, of your understanding, intended you to do, per the purposes of your soul, aka you, babe. A divine being, a divine creation, a divine, magnificent, monumental person who is powerful to do this. Just remember, no matter what, you are not alone. These flipped over. All being said, don't take them. Okay. You are not alone. Even if you are physically alone, that is because this is the time of going within and learning about you. Aside, my higher future self wanted me to add that part on because energy is changing. There's a lot of physical crazy situations happening around the world, but that is because of the state of mind, aka energy, of what many of us who aren't aware of how to truly flow within, so that you can flow throughout your life both individually and collectively. Many people are imbalanced right now mentally and emotionally. Therefore, they are slash we are out of balance with our souls. Therefore, we are physically imbalanced in our life, period. Which is why we still see so much hurtful, confusing events going on at this time. So remember, friends, you are not alone. You have your God and or goddess of all creations that you believe in, that you trust, and that you have faith in. You have your angels, you have your ancestors, you have your spirit guides. Heck, if you believe in aliens and fairies, at the end of the day, those, whatever you believe in, and the cosmos and stuff that you believe in to be true, and are open enough to research too, so you can find some truth, whatever you believe in, that you're open to look further into, to help you find your truth. Move with that, because this world is changing, and the blind can no longer lead the blind. Pull from the top. Yeah, the blind can no longer lead the blind. Notice the signs is in reverse. Yeah, we can't show you. We can only you can only follow somebody so much. You can only follow somebody so much. Because everybody is wired differently. You have to figure out how to follow the signs for yourself. Not saying you can't listen to nobody else, but don't be so codependent. Because you got to remember who you are. Bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up because this is an hour and 31 minutes in and stuff. But as I was saying, people are going to have to learn. Like I said, I was just saying that. People are going to have to learn how to stop being 5% to 100% codependent on illusions and or other energetic beings, regardless if they are in physical form or not. Little by little, we are being pushed to start going within and leaning more on our higher selves, our God, of our individual understanding, and our spiritual team of guides. We're supposed to lean on them more. That's what we're being pushed to do. Because people like me who are actually utilizing their extrasensory solar gifts / abilities are only shown but so much per the frequency we're vibrating on. Because we too are healing, at least those who know what's up and choose to heal. And when I say extrasensory solar gifts / abilities, I don't mean just people who are into astrology and esoteric and whatnot. It also represents people who do makeup, are cosmetologists, nurses, the janitor. It doesn't matter, what you choose to do with your life and how you choose to live your life. And, any occupational title you choose or whatnot. You're doing something that you feel called to do, that you feel within your soul, within your spirit, that you were meant to do. Or it's something that you feel that it brings you peace. It brings you happiness. Therefore, you're spreading peace. You're spreading happiness. You're spreading love. Why and how? Because you're in the energy. Therefore, you're sending that energy out to those you connect with. So be mindful of other people's conversations when they're around you that could be low vibrational, because energy attached to each other. We energetically affect each other very easily. But I'm going to end this video here because I gotten off track so many times. I started off reading, friend. Then I started channeling. Then the messages stopped and I kept going. But somebody needed to hear certain messages and certain things that I said. So really quick, I'm going to go over on the 22nd. Venus is going to transition into the Gemini constellation. So with that being said, that'll bring on lighter energy, making it easier to love on ourselves better and more fluidly, because we are leaving the energy of old unloving actions we took on from past experiences and or past lives that we used, creating blockages that stopped us from taking care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. And that's how the week will end. So pretty much, like I said, this week is focusing even more on forgiving ourselves, creating balance within, therefore throughout, figuring ourselves out, becoming more aware, because we're getting closer to Summer, we're wrapping up the season of spring. Equinox, meaning the season of rebirth, and we're going into summer, which is the season, the season of putting in that work, of really learning how to balance, because summer is all about balance as well. Enjoying life, enjoying and putting our plans into actions, are seeing if what we're trying to rebirth, what making it work pretty much. But I'll get more into that in that video, friend. So I thank you, friend, for choosing me to be your connect in these energetic streets. And now you know how to move in both these energetic and physical streets this week. If you like content like this, please remember to give me a thumbs up so I can reach more like-minded friends. Remember to tell yourself, I am irrefutable, BKA, I am impossible to deny. Remember to love on yourself, friend. Be patient with yourself. Be easy on yourself today so you can flow more fluidly today than you did yesterday. Our souls incarnated as us because you hold the energetic DNA. I'll go over that in my zodiac divine feminine and masculine energy video so you can have a better understanding. We'll be posting that within the next week to week and a half. But overall, is make sure you watch it. But like I said, it's our energetic DNA, meaning you were created for this. You were made for whatever you have experienced thus far. Positives, challenges, and all. It's all part of you to succeed. You just needed to educate and armor yourself with how to flow better with and within yourself, so that you can create and co-create with the Goddess energy embedded within you, friend. So stay blessed up. I'll see you in the next video or in the astral realms. Peace, love, and bliss. Bye.